Today, Hayling Island is a vibrant seaside destination, with its picturesque sandy beaches, stunning natural coastline, and the bustling fun fair drawing in tourists throughout the year. Cast your mind back to the island during World War II, however, and you'll see a completely different landscape. This tour uncovers the island's vital role as a military hub during World War II. It follows the Hayling Island World War II Heritage Trail, exploring the key sites that once supported the British Armed Forces. Join us as we delve into Hayling's often overlooked but crucial wartime history. Our journey begins at the mouth of the Langston, a busy waterway separating Hayling from Portsea Island. Looking into the harbour from the ferry crossing pontoon, you can see a stark reminder of one of the many military operations that took place on the island. The concrete structure that lays in the harbour is a fragment of a Mulberry Harbour, a colossal artificial port that played a pivotal role in the D-Day landing. This piece in particular lays just a short journey from the site where pieces of the Mulberry Harbour were constructed. This construction site provided a place of work for an estimated 600 local workers, working tirelessly to ensure that the artificial harbours would be ready for any potential landings, transforming a once peaceful location on the beach into a military engineering hub. Once these pieces were finished, they were then floated across the channel to aid the amphibian attack on the beaches of Normandy. Langston Harbour continues to hum with activity, but beneath the surface lies a rich tapestry of history. The Mulberry Harbour that now rests peacefully in the harbour stands as a testament to human ingenuity and courage shown throughout the war. Heading east along Ferry Road, you encounter one of the many pillboxes on the island. These formidable structures stand as remnants of time when fear gripped the nation. These Type 22 pillboxes were the first line of defence, designed to repel any invasion attempt by sea. Their hexagonal shape provided maximum firepower coverage, and their thick concrete walls offered protection against enemy attacks. These pillboxes, located at both the north and south of the island, serves as a constant reminder of the imminent threat of potential engagement they experienced during the war. Continuing the journey east along Ferry Road, Sina Common offers the next stop in this tour. This green open space was the location of a former anti-aircraft battery, often called either Sina or P2, Portsmouth 2. The battery was set up to offer the island defence against the persistent threat of air raids by the German Air Force. Hayling Island was selected due to its similarities in shape to the neighbouring Portsmouth. It was here that the battery was set up in order to act as a decoy, offering protection to Portsmouth Naval Base and its key sites. As a result of this, Hayling Island absorbed much of the damage intended for Portsmouth. During the month of April 1941, over 200 bombs and parachute mines were dropped by the German Air Force onto the island. It was during one of these raids that tragedy struck the gun site, when on the night of April 17, 1941, a German bombing raid hit the gun site directly, claiming the lives of 6 brave gunners. Their brave sacrifice is commemorated by a plaque, a solemn reminder of their bravery. What remains today on the site of the former battery offers a glimpse of how the base would have looked during the years of its operation. The remains of the battery, along with the entire former P2 site, are listed by Historic England as a scheduled monument, helping to preserve the site in its current state. Our journey now takes a brief tour north, away from the coastline to the site of the old Billy Line, a vital lifeline during the war. This old station, which is now a local theatre, once played a crucial role in the island's defence. Originally a goods-only line, the Billy Line later transformed into a bustling passenger route, connecting the islanders to the mainland. The Billy Line was more than just a mode of transport, however. It was a lifeline for the war effort. Without it, the island's defences would have never been able to be constructed. With the island's roads unable to bear the weight of the heavy military equipment, the railway became the indispensable artery for transport and armaments and supplies. Unfortunately, in 1963, the Hayling Billy ran its final journey, before the rail and much of the buildings were dismantled. Since its closure, the council has repurposed the trail, replacing it with a coastal path that now follows the same path that the Hayling Billy once took. This gives visitors the chance to follow the route that was once so vital during the war. Our penultimate stop on this tour returns us back to the coastline. As we follow the light rail line, we approach a site which stands out against its surroundings. This site is home to a poignant memorial dedicated to the unsung heroes of World War II. The Combined Operations Pilotage Parties, or COP for short, were a formidable force trained to undertake daring missions globally, often behind enemy lines. The Combined Operations Pilotage Parties were set up on the island in 1943 under the watchful eye of Lord Mountbatten. The Combined Operations Pilotage Parties was made up of approximately 200 men, predominantly soldiers and sailors. Their headquarters was located on the far eastern side of the island, situated within the Hayling Island Sailing Club. It was within these offices that top-secret missions would be planned out throughout the war. These teams would be trained as frogmen and canoeists for covert operations when on enemy lines. By the end of the war in 1945, these brave 200 men had been awarded an incredible 90 medals for their efforts during the war. Remarkably, until the placement of the memorial in 2012, there was very little in the way to commemorate these brave personnel. These brave men were pioneers of their craft, mastering the art of underwater demolition and covert operations. Hayling Island served as their training ground, a place where they honed their skills in preparation for perilous missions that lay ahead. The conclusion to this tour leads us up towards the eastern part of Hayling Beach, where we look out onto the Solent for the final time on this tour. The coastline that you see before you once bore witness to the final preparations before the Normandy beach landings on D-Day 1944. Hayling was chosen as one of 4 rehearsal beaches in the build-up to the 1944 landings. The 4 beaches used in Hayling were between Eastoke, where the Trail Information Point stands, and further along at Staunton Avenue. It is reported that both Winston Churchill and General Eisenhower once oversaw the operations from the Royal Hotel's rooftop. The preparations weren't held solely on the south coast of the island. HMS Northney was a base situated at the northern point of the island, and was home to 4 bases between 1940 and 1945. While the physical remnants of HMS Northney may be gone, its legacy lives on. The plaque at the entrance to the marina that now stands in its place serves as a reminder of the vital role this site played in shaping the outcome of the war. Hayling Island, now a peaceful coastal retreat, was transformed into a strategic wartime hub. From the Mulberry Harbour construction site to the vital secret meetings of the COP, this island played a pivotal role in shaping the outcome of World War II. As Britain rallied against the Axis, small towns such as Hayling Island became vital sites for training grounds, preparing the forces that would eventually help to liberate Europe. Hayling Island encapsulates the wartime spirit that flowed through Britain during World War II. Thank you for joining Heritage Open Day on this tour. This tour is only one of many events being held in and around Havant between the 6th and the 15th of September. Follow our Facebook page where you will find more information regarding what's on during the Heritage Open Days Festival.